Hello guys, and welcome back to this video in this course. And in this video we are going to talk about the Trace Viewer and how to use it. So in order to do so, let me open the config file here and let's go to Trace. And as we can see here, it says on first retry. So in order to check what other options that we have here, we can click on Control and then click on Trace, go up here, and we will find that we have the option off, and this one closes the trace, and the option on, which means record the trace for each test, and the option on first retry, it means only if it retried, capture the first retry, and on all retries, it means also if it retried, capture all the retries. And this one we are going to use the most, and it is retain on failure, because if the scenario pause, we don't need to create a huge space of traces. And the last one is retain on first failure only. So in this one, if we have multiple retries, it will only retain on the first failure. So let's try to invoke this one, and let's first make it on. I need it on all retries, sorry, on all these cases. So I'm going to write in here npx, let me open the cmd. Okay, npx playwright test -g, and I'm going to run this one again. This one it should fail, as we have put the number 1 here in the assertion, and it should automatically generate a report for us. Okay, as you can see here, if you scroll down, we have a new section. It's called traces. If you click on traces, it will open this trace, and we have multiple sections here. This is the timeline in the first second, in the second, and in the 5th second, what happened exactly. And here are all the steps that happened during this test case until the failure. In this one, we can capture locators. This one, we can see all the call that happened in the steps. If we change the step, you will see that the call has changed. And here we can capture the logs. Here we can capture the error. Since this one failed, it of course it has errors. And this in this tab we can check if we have logged something. If we import console.log, it will appear here. And in the network section, we can find all the API calls that happened through this test until the failure. Okay, and in the source, you can see the source code. And if you click on this step, it will mark this the step number in the source code. If we click on this one, as you can see, it has marked this one. So what we do here is we can check the step which one has failed. It will have a screenshot, and we will know the failure and why it happened. Okay, so how can we invoke this by any other means, or where does it generate? It is generated under the test results. As you can see here, it is the trace, and we can open it from the cmd. We can write in npx playwright, and then we are going to say show trace, and then we will enter the path. So I'm going to copy this path, right click and copy relative path, and I'm going to add it here, and I will click enter. Sorry, I need to copy the path for the trace. So right click on the trace, and here we are going to delete this one. Yeah, this way. As you can see, we have opened it again, but this time in the Playwright Trace Viewer, not on the Chrome driver. And that should be all for this one.